Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Run Girl. In Carthage Mall, former New York-based writer Nick Toon, Ben Affleck, and his glamorous wife Amy Rosamund Pike present a portrait of blissful marriage to the public. However, when Amy goes missing on the couple's 5th wedding anniversary, Nick becomes the prime suspect in her disappearance. There results in police pressure and media frenzy cause the dominance image of a happy union to crumble, leading to tantalizing question about who Nick and Amy truly are.
Basic Instinct. The mysterious Catherine Tremble, a beautiful crime novelist, becomes a suspect when she is linked to a brutal death of a rock star. Investigated by homicide detective Nick Curran, Catherine seduces him into an intense relationship. Meanwhile, the murder claims become increasingly complicated when more seemingly connected deaths occur, and Nick's psychologist and lawyer, Beth Garner, appears to be another suspect.
The Prestige. A mysterious story of two magicians where intense rivalry lead them on a lifelong battle for supremacy, full of obsession, deceit, and jealousy, with dangerous and deadly consequences. Reservation Road. Two fathers' lives intersect when one of them is involved in a terrible and sudden hit-and-run car accident that leaves the other son dead. In response, the two men react in unexpected ways as a reckoning looms in the near future. The Skin I Live In. The perfect guy. After a painful breakup, Leah seems to meet the perfect guy, but she soon discovers his violent side that disrupts her life. Secret in Their Eyes. A tight-knit team of FBI investigators, along with their district attorney supervisor, is suddenly torn apart when they discover that one of their own teenage daughters has been brutally murdered. Wild Tales. 6 short stories that explore the extremities of human behavior involving people in distress. Side effects. For 4 years, Emily Taylor has awaited the release of her husband, Martin, from being imprisoned for insider trading. Finally, Martin comes home, but Emily feels just as bad as she did when he was incarcerated, and she sinks into a deep depression. After her failed suicide attempt, physiologist Jonathan Banks prescribes a series of medications. When those don't work, he gives Emily a new medication, but the drug leads to ruined lives and deaths.
Prisoners. Kelly Dover, Hugh Jackman, faces a parent's worst nightmare when his 6-year-old daughter Anna and her friend go missing. The only lead is an old motorhome that had been parked on their street. The head of the investigation, Detective Lockie J. Gyllenhaal, arrests the driver, Paul Dano, but a lack of evidence forces Lockie to release his only suspect. Dover, knowing that his daughter's life is at stake, decides that he has no choice but to take matters into his own hands.
Tell us in the comments which movies you think should be added to the list.